He's got plenty of places to go. Come on, Tom. This job's against the clock. We got cops, Tom. Can't believe these bastards had the brass balls to wreck my car. I'm not gonna walk, Tommy. I haven't had to walk since 22. I know I don't. Tommy does that for me. Carlo, Tom, hold up a second. Good. I don't know this Gates, so I don't altogether trust him. Jesus, can a guy not even get some lunch without the bulls hearing about it? Tick-tock, tick-tock. Plug these greasers, Tommy. Take them all out. It's like going for a ride with Polly. Could we at least try to go in a straight line? I like to eat early, Tom. This ain't early. In fact, it's getting kind of late. You take a guy in. You give him a place in your family. You give him respect. And this is how he repays you? Know what? I'm glad. I'm glad this happened. I get to plug another rat, and we finally go to the mattresses with Morello. Today's the day the dam breaks. Once Sergio Morello is dead, his brother's next. I can't tell you how long I've been waiting for this. Cops! Jesus Christ, last thing we need. Sarah, can I get a drink here? Soon as you're ready. Are we lost? It's in North Park. Let's get there without broken necks, Tom. If I knew the drive was going to be this kind of rumpus, I'd have taken the keys myself. Jesus Christ, someone's been ratting us out to Morello for years, and the time we work it out is when his guys come this close to bumping me off. Come on, Tom, we don't have time for this. Buona fortuna, boys. Go get me that booze, Tommy. Step on it, Tom. Every minute Carlo's still breathing is a minute that's got me pissed. You ever see me whack a guy, Tom? It don't happen much, so you know I'm going to make it special. The feds get those books, our whole operation's at risk. Let me get this straight. We open new rackets citywide, and the thing that gets the cops interested is the drive to Pepe's. Figures, don't it? I want guards and lookouts round the clock. Here, the warehouse, and all our businesses. Almost there. So how's business, Tom? It's not like them to leave a mess like this. I don't get it. You pull this off, you'll get a share of my winnings. Yeah, don't I know it. What's with you driving like a moron? You seen Ralphie yet, Tom? Forget about them. We stick to our own till this is over. I'll remember who picked the wrong side. Come on, Tom, you know this city. You've been off the boat long enough. What I don't need is these punks showing disrespect. Where's the respect in this city gone, Frank? I got guys calling after Sarah in the street. I got payments drying up from the Corleone. I got Morello taking bites out of our B&A racket every time I turn my back. Where's it going to end? He likes to make sure I have something to drink when I win. This is only the start of it, Tom. I got plans. Plenty of good people lining up for a slice. Sure thing. I think he's got a lot to prove. That's for sure. Sure, I know the business. I see the books every day. But since what happened, I know that a capo needs to talk to his soldiers without some other guy getting in the way. Take a seat. Morello's wrapped up in all this. I just know it. Last I saw Frank, there was no sign of this. We had a drink, talk business. Not this. Go around the front and take them out, Tom. Go! Don't make me regret giving you some time out there in the streets with the guys, Carlo. Vincenzo's waiting for you with a clean car. Had to be Carlo, didn't it? His pop was tight with Morello right when we started out. Apple don't fall far from the tree, huh? I wept at his funeral. At his son's I'll be laughing loud. Everything will be in hand once these guys' faces are beaten into the sidewalk. Must be nice for you, some time away from Polly and his cockamamie schemes. What do they call you, son? Frank told me you ran into some trouble. This, taxi. That's your livelihood? I feel a sense of responsibility here. So I'm going to set you up with a small loan, enough to get that cab of yours fixed up. And what are we doing here? You hear that, Frank? The kid wants my permission to get into a fight. Okay, Tommy Angelo. All the Morello's gorillas hang out at a bar he owns. Paul, you know the place. You can ride along with Tommy. There's a lot right next to the bar where they park their cars. Go smash up a few tin cans, send Morello a message. He can't rough up hard-working Joes in my neighborhood without getting a black eye. When you get back, we'll talk about what's next for you. No trouble? Good. Sit down. You see Morello? He's not going to be able to think straight for weeks. See, that's the difference between me and Morello. I'm a businessman. I do everything with this. Every decision I make, it's what's good for the business and my boys. But Morello is a hothead, and all that anger burns out the brain. And when he gets mad, he gets stupid. I'm glad to hear it. I got a growing business here. We could use a guy like you to help out around the bar. Maybe run some errands, make sure the bills get paid on time. You up for that? Good. Good. Now, Polly and Sam have already vouched for you. But you need to understand we have a few rules around here, so you listen and listen good. First, no cursing on the premises. There's a million words out there. And the man who needs to resort to fuck this and fuck that is just ignorant or lazy. Second, we don't deal in the hard stuff. I don't want any dope fiends in this neighborhood. We'll let Morella poison his own people if that's what he wants. Finally, stay out of trouble with the cops. We only have a few on the payroll. And if you cross the line, the rest will come after you. You understand? Then I'm going to only ask you for one more thing, Tommy. I don't keep Paulie and Sam around just because they're strong. A lot of guys out there bigger and tougher than these two. And I don't keep Frank on the payroll because he's smart. Though he is an artist with the numbers. All these guys in this room, they're here because they have the only thing that matters to me. The only thing that should matter to any of us. You know what that is, Tommy? That's right. Now, you stay straight with me, you're going to be living the high life, Tom. But you abuse my trust. Okay, then. Welcome to the family. Excellent. Now I'm starving. Luigi, let's eat. And it's collection day, boys. So, Tommy, you'll drive. Paulie and Sam can handle the rest. It'll be routine. Bill at the motel was a little short last month. So make sure he pays us the interest he owes. So let Morella stoop to breaking legs. We're better than that. But the bill's still due, and everyone pays up. Go see Ralphie about a car. Tommy, thanks for getting down here so quickly. You know, there's a race coming up. Mikey Dunn. He's a good kid, but a bit of a scrapper. Not too smart with his money. A few years ago, Mikey comes to me asking for a loan. He wants to get new tires so he can keep racing junkers out at the quarry. I like fast cars. I figured it'll be a bit of a hobby. Turns out, Mikey's a great investment. The kid can't lose a race if he walks the track. He graduates from the junkers to gal jobs, and I start placing a few bets on him here and there. Next thing I know, I've made all my money back and more. We ran all the competition out of town. But now Ralph says there's a hotshot European entering the race, and he's got a car faster than our boys by a country mile. A truckload. But not just our outfit. A lot of guys from the neighborhood come to me for financial advice. They've all put money down on this kid. It'll be like Black Thursday around here if he loses. Well, for everyone except Morello. Oh, I'm certain of it. Can't find him. Morello's got him holed up somewhere safe. Besides, if he drops out or disappears now, none of our wagers will stand. Everyone will cry foul, say the race is fixed. That's the ticket, Tommy. Ralph knows a guard at the track. You go down there tonight, you boost the European's car, bring it to one of our mechanics. He'll make a few adjustments, you bring the car back. Sarah, can I get a drink here? I knew you wouldn't let us down, Tom. You made us all a lot of money today. And Morello's going to be picking up pennies off the sidewalk for weeks. He's probably wearing cement boots by now, the poor bastard. Here, you earned every dollar of this. Take your girl out somewhere nice. You got a girl, right? Good boy. Go get yourself a drink. This can't stand. She started working here before she could see over the bar. I don't have a daughter of my own, Tom. I'd do anything for Luigi's little girl.
That's right, boss.
Our business is protection. But who's going to pay up when they learn we can't even protect one of our own as she walks home from work? Break every bone in their bodies, put them in wheelchairs, bust their faces up so bad even their mothers can't look at them without screaming. Leave these punks laying in the street. I want everyone to know we do not allow mad dogs to run wild in our neighborhood. You recognize him? Now he got the bullet in the back of his head? Yeah? Well, he was also a city councilor's son. You want to drive a politician into Morella's arms? There's no better way than killing off his family. 2 in the head, Paulie. If you're going to do a job, do it right. Can he point a finger at either of you? Okay. Look, we're going to kill 2 birds with 1 blast. Galati's funeral's today at St. Michael's. Sam, you're going to attend. Sit in the back and try to spot the lucky bastard. Sam's going to need a little distraction if he's going to clean up your mess. Yes. Then blow the place up. Morella wants to take businesses away from us. He'll inherit craters. Take care of them wherever you find them. If any of the horse see it, well, it'll be a warning. Once he's out of the way, head to his office on the top floor. Grab any documents and money you find there and place the explosives. But be smart. Only take a shot if you know you won't get made. It's just bad luck this falls to Tom. But we gotta protect the family. You boys clear on everything? Tom, then get it done. Sit down, Tom. We have a mole, Tom. I was up all night driving myself nuts trying to figure it out. Started thinking maybe it's one of our guys. We aren't paying his fair share. Someone with a light wallet. Maybe looking to Morello for a new suit. Frank wasn't around, so I went to the safe to get the account books. To see who's getting cents on the dollar he's earned. The books are gone, Tom. More than 50 years I've known him. Everything I have, I got with Frank. And every buck we've earned, every dime we've paid out, it's all logged in those books. Frank hands those over to the feds, we're finished. I've been calling him all day. I went by his place. He's gone. His wife and kid are gone. I don't know. I'm sure he has his reasons. Maybe he's still smarting over the dog. Same one I shot after he wouldn't let me sink her. I was a stupid kid, Tommy. But grudge or no grudge, we gotta get those books back. Shake down all our stoolies. See who knows what. When you catch up to Frank, you get those books. And if he doesn't have them on him, you make him tell you where to find them. After that, you do what we gotta do. You're making my boys twitchy, Marcoux. Maybe. But I'm still looking at this headstone with his little girl's name on it. Look at these houses. Big yards, white picket fences. It's the American dream, eh, Tommy? Not for you? Don't let the flower beds and front porches fool you. There's more criminals out here than in the rest of the city combined, in a way. Morell's got a dirty prosecutor on his payroll named Watkins. Turns out he's old friends with Galati. The same. Morell let drop that we might have had something to do with the Galati boy's death. Now Watkins is loaded for bear, trying to do right by his buddy. Word is, he's striking gold with a few witnesses. Yeah. But Paulie and Sam are taking care of them. I'm putting you on a different part of the job. We need whatever Watkins has got on us. A safe in his villa. Don't worry about that. We're taking you to meet Salvatore. He's fresh off the boat, but he knows how to pop open anything. Just get him into the villa, find the safe, then he'll do the rest. Nothing you can't handle. Watkins is going to the theater, so the house should be empty except for a bit of muscle. The office is on the first floor, and our stoolie says the safe is in the wall. Once Salvatore has the safe open, grab all the evidence and get out. Good to see you. You know the job. Don't let me down. Tommy, if you bump into Watkins, don't kill him. It'll just bring down more heat. Buona fortuna, ragazzi. I know. Some of those bottles I've had for 10 years. But we gotta make payroll. Get it out of here. Good to see you, boys. You did fine, Tom. Galati's got nothing on us now. We bought some time. At least until the money runs out. Sam says you worked out an angle. Okay, what's the rumpus? Moonshiner? And you think he wants to burn bridges. What do you think, Tom? Where's the meat? Okay, do it. But you better not be playing grab ass this time. You take Carlo and little Bill with you. Once you have the truck, drive it back here. Glad you're here. I'm going to Pepe's for lunch, but Carlo called in sick. You up for a drive? Bravo. I'm already starving. You got a piece on you? You know how it is. Things with Morello have been a little quiet lately. Maybe it's just got me jumpy is all. What's on the menu today? Yeah, bene. I'm glad you're off the rough, Tom. I know. No, I put her up to it. Drunkards get sloppy, Tom. I didn't want you to make a mistake we couldn't live with. Peppy, the meal is a masterpiece as always. You wouldn't call me a gourmet if you knew what I had for supper. What the hell? Bastard could have at least let me finish my wine. Not fast enough. We're gonna ambush these boys. I'll keep them entertained while you slip out the back and circle around. Blow them all down, Tommy. Not one of them goes home tonight. Tom, just be quick about it. Oh, look at the balls on this kid. You really saved my ass, Tom. I need a minute to catch my breath. Not the bar. We're going to see Carlo. That son of a bitch knew where I was going today, and he calls in sick. To us, Tom, you could have ended up just as dead. Carlo's jacked up with some dame in Holbrook. Let's go see what he has to say about all this. No, Tom, my face is going to be the first and last thing this bastard sees. Oh, yeah, just a little one. Let me catch my breath. Don't let him get away! Is he still alive? Soon. But first we have to soften him up. Morello's got the cops, the politicians, and even some judges in his pocket. We can't afford to bite them all off, so we need to scare them into abandoning Morello's sinking ship. First in line for the pine box is this asshole, Galati. The counts are still seeing red over his dead kid, so he's never going to turn on Morello. Why do you think you're here? Then he's got it all figured out. And then you just cool your heels. Mingle. Try not to look like a hatchet man until Galati makes his appearance. You wait for that bastard to start his speech, and only then do you put one between his eyes. I don't doubt it, Tommy. Sergio Morello's always been lucky. He was born with more brains than his brother, that's for sure. You tore off this job. You're broken mirrors on this one. We'll let the guy who killed Galati take a crack. Tommy here's got all the politicians scared. Maybe he can put Sergio in the ground. Get it done, Tommy. For all our guys Morello's killed. And for all the money he's taken out of our pockets. Morello wants to thumb his nose at us. Taking a show like there's not a war on, we'll meet him in the streets. That's the goddamn point, Tom. We kill Morello in public. In front of the city's creme de la creme. Then they'll all know who's in charge. And it doesn't matter if you have a badge or a gavel or a fat wad of cash in your pocket. If you cross Salieri and his boys, you're dead. And then you light them up. I want it to look like that white suit is covered in roses. You got it. See you on the other side, Marcoux. Any trouble? Got something else for me? Paulies feels a little light. You ever go swimming, Tom? I knew a couple of guys once. Took some dames out to the lake. Had a few beers, a few laughs. Then one of them decides to go in the water. Gets to the center of the lake and realizes he's running out of steam. Can't make it back in. Starts shouting for help. Now the other guy, he's a strong swimmer. He goes out in the lake to drag his buddy back to shore. Problem is, the first guy, the one too stupid to know when the water's too deep for him, he panics. Grabs his friend by the neck and they both go under and don't come up again. Paulie's your friend. And I know you're loyal to him. And I respect that. But don't you ever pay his tab again. Good. Now, we gotta talk about this Turnbull. The same. He's been flapping his gums a lot about cracking down on our businesses. No. You can't trust a hypocrite, Tom. We need to end his campaign aspirations, and in a way that keeps anyone from stepping up to the same platform. Turnbull's holding a rally near Central Island. The spot he picked is hard to reach and out in the open. Should have a beautiful view of the rally from the tower of the old prison. From there, you'll give Turnbull the third eye. But don't forget, you only got one shot. You miss, and his crew will usher him out of there quick. Then get it done. Excellent. And this is just a taste. I got a line on a whole shipment of Cameroons that have been impounded by customs. You guys are going to grab them. Something wrong with that? Customers in our nightclubs are paid through the nose for quality cigars. I just knew you were a smart one, Tom. Can't put nothing past you. Small time is exactly right. That's how it's supposed to look anyhow. The cigars are just a cover for a shipment of hot ice. The smuggled diamonds have been hidden in some of the boxes, but the feds haven't found them yet. Don't worry about it. I've already discussed all the details with Sam here. He'll fill you in. Now, I got a meeting with the mayor at his favorite gentleman's club. Work out the details together. But I want those cigars back here before anyone catches on to the real loot. You got it? Great. And don't drink all the good stuff while I'm gone. Any problems, boys? All right? Oh, doesn't look too bad. Well, bravo, boys, bravo. You all got a well-deserved bonus coming your way. No, you can take a powder. These morons are going to take it from here. What'd I say? Sam, give me a lift back to the bar.